Hey everyone, Ed DeVito here at Audio Ultra. Welcoming today Howard Neller from the listening chair to join us and see what we put together for a system here at Axpona 2023. Audio Ultra, a little bit about us, is we're a Seattle-based company. We specialize in installation, system setup, creating a foundation, and also have curated a number of brands that really match well and work together. We're selective in our choices. We're a favored CH Precision and also Constellation as far as our amplification brands. Our speaker line is from Magico. Today we'll be showing the Magico A1s, a two-way speaker that just is incredible. It's going to be powered by the CH Precision's A1.5 amplifier.
Awesome.
And then powering up the front end is a battery by Stromtank. So this is the S2500. It's a Quantum Mark II, and it's powering up the whole digital front end. So today we're showing digital only N20 Oranger server, run by the network from SOTM with their switch, clock, and power supply.
So I guess it's perfect for show conditions with the Stromtank.
It's the taking off. You can't say it better, Howard. When you come off the grid on a show like this, Stromtank just really showcases, and it does so at home as well. Stromtank, it will remove all the transients and noise, making your source much cleaner, so you get those dynamics.
Can you maybe give a sentence or two about, for people at home who may not be familiar with Stromtank, exactly what it does?
Stromtank is a lithium iron phosphate battery, and there's two modes. There's a grid and off grid. So right now, when the dial is green, we're actually on the battery mode.
Okay.
Charging will last up anywhere between 4 to 6 hours,
okay,
and a recharge is about 2 to 3 hours. The battery life is the big question on that. That battery is a well-built battery. It'll last anywhere between 12 to 15 years. No maintenance, no service needed. It's all computer controlled, and it's balancing out temperatures and the like within the battery to keep it maintenance free, essentially what it boils down to.
I've seen several manufacturers use them at the show already, so yeah, it's a great thing to have.
It's a must-have.
Yeah, especially under conditions like this. So that's awesome. As far as the electronics, the digital, your digital stack, what do we have?
So on top is a CH 1.2 DAC. It's their new DAC that came out. Underneath it is the CH D1.5 transport, CDSACD transport.
Okay.
All of this is powered by the CH Precision X1 power supply. And then we're using an Oranger server as well for additional streaming and file playback.
Okay, so this is a fully digital system.
Full digital.
Okay. And what are those boxes on top of the Stromtank?
These boxes are a little beauty from SOTM. They're a Korean-based company. It's their network switch that's on the bottom. And because at the show, this is how I have it stacked. But over here is the clock, OCX10 clock, and then over here is the power supply for the switch.
Okay. And maybe you can just talk a little bit about the CH Precision brand, because I think a lot of people, it really is a great brand, and a lot of people would be interested.
CH Precision's an amazing brand, and CH Precision brings to what I call value. And yes, their products do cost more than a lot of products that are out there, but the idea is that you can expand these within a system by adding additional boxes that create true monaural, or they offer the upgrade path, like the DAC before this, the C1 point, was, they charged the difference of the new DAC versus the old DAC. So for about $4,000, you have a new C1.2 DAC. So that upgrade path to me promotes huge value within CH Precision. And a lot of the changes also can be made in the field. A lot of the stuff does not have to go back to Switzerland to be updated.
Okay.
And so a lot of versatility.
Awesome. And can you tell us a little bit more about the speakers?
The speakers are an amazing speaker. This is honestly my first two-way pair of speakers from Magico, and I am thoroughly impressed with them. I'm a floor standard guy, big speakers and all that, and when I put these in and play with these things, I just could not believe what I was getting out of sound. I mean, these are Magico. It's a sealed speaker in an aluminum enclosure, built with the same technology across the Magico line. And they have a nice low end, a great mid-range and upper range. Alon has done a great job designing this speaker, in my opinion.
Now, as far as the amplification, how many watts are we pushing here?
We're pushing out 450 watts per channel into 4 ohms.
Okay, and that's Class A in the beginning, or?
Yeah, it's a Class AB amplifier, and it'll start off Class A for the first 20 or so watts.
Okay, so I understand that there's one more thing here.
There is, Howard, and it's the AU3000. It's our portable sub-panel. That's part of what we do is set up an installation. And again, it's all about creating that proper foundation. What the AU3000 does, it allows you to bring 4-gauge conductor all the way to your rack, terminate it into a 50 amp receptacle where it plugs in, with our massive Hubble plug, 4-gauge conductor all the way to the panel itself. And within the panel are 6 individual branch circuits that are all star grounded. Everything's built with silver-clad copper bus bars, grounding lugs, neutral bars, and also all the conductor inside it is 8-gauge shielded conductor, and it allows you to plug your gear directly into it.
Okay. And who would be the customer for this kind of product? I mean, it looks massively overbuilt. It looks really interesting. You know, is this for somebody who lives in a house? Somebody lives in the city? Is it for someone who's building a new room? Who is interested in this product?
Everything but someone living in the city, right? So this is really kind of, when you start doing AC infrastructure, you need to own the home is your best bet. And if you own your own home and go through the following steps that we employ, you're going to get more from a system. I mean, it's not a stretch to say you'll pick up 20% more of just all the audiophile definitions of a lower noise floor, tighter bass, more deeper mid-range, transparency of a system. So it'll bring the most out of your gear, and that's what I love about it. Is just it brings power to what you hear is what I believe in.
And this is a proprietary Audio Ultra product, so this is your product, correct?
It's yeah, I mean, a portable sub panel is nothing new to the market. Speccing it for audiophiles, what we're like and do with the silver-clad copper and the star grounding, that's where we start getting at the audiophile, and that's our spec.